Okay, folks. Sorry for the delayed start. We are we're still dealing with construction over here, so delays throughout the week are not unlikely. We may be starting later than normal on a regular basis, but that is subject to change. We're going to be playing Star Rail tonight. It's been recommended. It doesn't seem like a bad game. So we're going to give that a go as well. I enjoyed Genshin. Got Ember crawling all over me here for a moment. Do have a couple of them looking out the window. It's getting on towards the season where the outdoors critters are a little more active.
Nice.
Let's switch over and take a closer look. It's probably Sky and Mason over there. Oh yeah, they can definitely see something. Make sure everything is flowing properly. I think that's all working. Oh, yep. Yeah, ongoing construction. It has been a sleepy day aside from getting the videos finished, but we're all caught up with that. I don't know what kind of videos this game will create, but we're going to find out. So let's switch on over. Well, currently there's a lot of plumbing work being done. It can be a bit noisy. And let's say that it seems like some of the adhesives that they're using are a bit abrasive to the senses. But hello, Levi, casemate. So, I've only played to the tutorial. This is where you end up just as it ends. Hey, an MP. Welcome. But once they're finished, there will be some nice additional facilities throughout the factory. And also some reduction in the stupid of the prior administration. I have to say, I do enjoy the music in this game. I mean, the factory is 100% human safe, casemate. As far as the fumes go, the cats don't seem to mind them, but it gives me a headache.
Nice.
He pulls out the equivalent of a phone and plays a game. Got the same general quest markings. Yes, indeed, the construction there, Amby. Be much more convenient for me once it's all wrapped up. Not sure about the volume levels in the game. There may be some fiddling that needs to be done. let's see here. So I believe, let's see. I think these are the 3 that I pulled. I believe there's something train-like. Have the kitties gotten to? Scanning. Where are they hiding out? Might just leave it on the camera, on the tree for a bit. What are you up to, Sky? All right, let's see here. They're still running all over. Oh, we'll figure out those buttons after. Healing thing. How's everybody doing today?
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken...
No worries there, Levi. As always, lurking is fine.
No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me.
He's waxing philosophical in his panic.
Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857.
I'm supposed to be helping researchers, and this guy is demonstrating his ability to count. So, is he supposed to be a researcher?
I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Well, these are some answers. So we have, you know, things will get better. Which is kind of a there, pat on the head. But we also have life is but a path to death, but not today. You do not yet have permission to die, sir.
How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
Hey there, Taz. Push button. Oh, that was convenient, I guess. We'll get more stuff as we level. There are draws happening.
Nice.
Okay, who's next? Oh, thing. The protagonist hails from the school of "But what if more belts?" Character design.
Take the express and leave. I'll stay.
But
Let's go.
Well, that was suddenly very bad. I presume. I mean, generally that many, like, red exclamation points is not a good thing.
I'll be here. You've got to fit them off. You hurry.
We lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Let me.
The space station is Herta's creation.
Let's click.
As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
We're entirely capable of doing that. I feel that you're wrong.
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
This man is throwing a lot of proper nouns at us, and it might as well be word soup.
That's why we have to leave and take him with us.
He's that
guy?
important?
He's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
You are the protagonist, right? Am I mistaken?
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
Mm-hmm. I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
Like, lots of proper nouns. Dramatic sounding proper nouns.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
I feel like narrative causality is going to intervene, if anything else. Do you have any cats on camera yet? We have Sky's tail. Sammy on the tree. We have Mason or Sherbet watching the exterior. Ember passing through the play area. What's this button do? There we go. Let's see. Well, we have to include her. Because look at that. That's amazing. Hey there, Megan. So if I do this... There we go. She got a big old mecha claw. Well, everything about her is correct.
My turn.
What's the thing?
What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
This one.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
No, wrong target. Well, that'll hurt a little bit in a moment. Two of them vulnerable to physical, so if I do that... I have to remember all the buttons.
One at a time.
Time to make some mischief. Didn't expect that, right? You hit me. Wait till he tells my daddy.
I thought so. She got target marked and I shielded the wrong person. Whoopsie-doo.
Watch this.
You won't get away. Combat is a series of precise machinations.
I mean... Now, it's not the same as killing. The child died because of my negligence. Completely different.
You can't run.
Let's go. Batter up.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Watch this.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time.
Reach the end
Well,
of the story
that
in your
tells
own
me
way.
that Nightbot is properly active, Tass. Okay, okay. We shall endeavor to fail less. Post stream, if you encounter Nightbot like silencing you with any frequency, let me know what it's up to.
Nice.
Hey there, Scoot. You gotta see maximum. You gotta see maximum robot. We are. If it's not apparent, we're playing some Star Rail today. I haven't played it since it was released-ish. So if you're interested in that, we're going to be playing that. And if you're interested in kitties, we have a couple of them visible on the camera currently. We may be able to spot more as the stream continues. But yeah, I mean, people tend to find humanoid robots off-putting if they don't have, you know, the navel there. It's not... We're not quite far enough into the uncanny valley if we don't. Smashy, smashy.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
I will say that is the first thing that that's the first time I've heard that the belly button is the favored aspect. Okay, what this one do? Oh, apparently one of them had a fire weakness. Okay.
You have the
You
worst luck
still
running
don't
into me.
understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I told ya I could fight.
One at a time.
My favorite aspect with Hook so far is when she retreats from her attack. Like, after she lands her attack, the animation for when she runs back to position. I don't... Are you new to the channel, Scoot? I always forget.
What's wrong? Afraid of what I might. Watch this!
Batter up.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
I hereby pronounce this expedition a success.
Okay, sorry if I forget. Sometimes I misremember the names or what have you. Okay. Push that button, that's where it wants us to go. Repulsion bridge. Okay, swappable platform. Noted. Oop.
Freeze!
You won't get away.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
You couldn't have done it without me.
It wants us to go that way. Formidable foe.
That one's a little scary. Freeze!
Well, let's see how this turn out.
Oh, great. Another walk in the park. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Oh, great. Another walk in the park. Watch this!
What about this? Just a scratch.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Come on, come on.
Time to make some mischief!
Let's see.
No, you don't! You're annoying!
All right, let's see. We
You
want to
have the worst
protect
luck
the
running
one on
into
the
me.
right.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
You won't get away.
You can't run!
character is so far everything that I could have hoped for. Did she protect herself?
With me out here, how can we lose? Call it small. You can't run. Try that again.
Combat is a series of precise Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Why is this ability glowing?
You can't run. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Very much going to be a flail wildly if I want to win this.
One at a time. You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Rules are made to be broken! You're out! How about this?
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's
Shield.
go.
Shield frantically.
You won't
That'll
get
help a
away.
bit.
Try that again. Call it small.
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
Hit start comes a great time to ride. This way, this way.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
How about this?
You can't run. Try that again.
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time.
My turn.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Stay right there while I give you a present.
What would that dare be? I'm willing to entertain the suggestion. But I make no guarantees.
Rules are made to be broken! Let's make it quick.
You can't run! I don't want to be alone.
Time for a
Oof.
detailed overhaul.
Let's go. How about this?
Combat is a series of
Let's make it quick.
Woo! Touch. It's a good question, spectator. We even started a little over an hour late today. Well, that probably won't happen. The dare, I should say.
Looks good.
I mean, let's see here. Just a moment. Nope, not that one. Let's see here. Do buttons. I mean, we could do... We could do that. Well, it wasn't ideal, but we survived. Okay. I mean, that's good. It do be like that sometimes, though. Yep. Realized I should equip some stuff. Some over-the-top anime narration has happened, and now we're fleeing this station. And we just barely managed to win against a big nasty opponent in a optional battle. Stealthy.
You won't get away.
Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run.
Rules are made to be broken!
Pretty much there, spectator.
still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Those needlessly destructive special attacks.
In your own way.
I mean, at least for me, appropriately destructive, but counterproductive as far as still being able to survive outside of being thrown out of the station by decompression, you know?
Watch this!
You won't get away.
No worries, Scoot. Said we won't show just the belly button, but, you know, we can zoom in a bit.
I have something
You leave
for
her
you.
alone.
You've still got time to surrender! I told ya I could fight.
You won't get away. Combat is a series of precise machinations.
I mean, her passive ability is super useful, at the very least.
One at a time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Sneaking. I do like the battle music. I mean, the sort of sci-fi fantasy theme, the battle music, all good.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
This is our chance.
She's kind of fun, and she's fantastically useful right now. That shield thing is pretty necessary.
You call it small! You're annoying!
We're doing the classic loot by smash. I like how he does have the, like, generic hoodlum character vibe, especially when he does his little super move prep. Oh, he just kind of spins it and rests it on his shoulder.
Looks good.
Hey, Nightbot is functional. Yes. At least in that particular mode.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Aw, yeah, it's the platform!
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
I didn't need to use those technical points. Should have paid attention to the healing post nearby.
Wait, march!
Huh? Huh?
Well, that's a biggin.
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone!
Yeah, it did. I'll have to rig it up a little differently.
Oh, great. Another walk in the park.
Alright, it's got multiple bits. Okay. All of them weak to fire, so...
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Oh, great. Another walk in the park.
How about this?
It's a cool monster design, and it's kind of a classic RPG pattern to have like the control core and assistant kind of opponents.
Come one, come all.
Hey there, maybe. Welcome.
You won't get away.
Quick if you wanna win! Kickstart of the Great Hazard Ride! This way, this way!
We are indeed. I figured I'd give it a try on stream.
You've got a lot of nerve.
My turn.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
I agree. It's the music is a strong factor. From a practical perspective, it seems to be a strong skill of the company is they have good game music.
Rules are made to be broken!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Ah, okay. expose his vulnerables.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Can't remember. She's like May the 5th or something like that. Her mark. She has a name that is a date. Yes, she's all smiles. I also like how her color palette makes her seem to glow a bit. March 7th. Okay, thanks. Lasers.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to make some mischief.
That little laugh. Alright.
Stay right
Protect
there
yourself.
while
I
give
need
you a
those
break.
shields.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away!
You can't run. Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Come on, hook if you wanna win. Pitch Dark Hook the Great has arrived.
Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
You call it strong. My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
What about this?
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
The thing that's attractive about this one for me is it's way more casual, frankly, than Genshin. And I don't mean like it's easier or something like that. I don't know if it is. I mean, you can just kind of play it in the background and you don't have to focus as much.
You won't get away! Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
What happened? Who is that?
Boop. Enough of that, sir.
Mr. Yang, is he?
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is this the space station?
Hello there. Not bad. It would have been even better if you didn't faint, but thanks to you, the Doomsday Beast was as tame as a kitten. It had no temper at all.
Who am I? Where am I?
You are kidding, right? Get up when you feel better. Himeko wants you to go find her. I have something to do, so I won't go with you, alright?
With that sky. It is also nice to have one of these sci-fi settings. A lot of games don't go for that. Especially RPGs like this. Gotta give Sky some attention. He's being a nuisance. For a moment. The intro. Really gotta get in there and give him intensive face rubs. There are so many games that want me to learn Mahjong and like Shogi.
By the way, we should exchange beacons. If you get lost or something, feel free to text me.
Exchanged your cell phone number.
Okay, off I go. Bye.
We've got mail. I'd have to change the frequency of Nightbot. Buttons. Giving it a kick real quick here. Come on, Nightbot. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, so Eidolons are the constellations, I suspect, huh? Okay. It looks like the little kind of stickers and whatnot that you see during her ultimate. There we go. Fix the Twitch one later. Nick. Oh, hey, we have 10 doodads. Which one should we do? That's light cone, so this one, I suppose. Okay. Oop. And this is the best character in the game. New character, who dis? Pom Pom. That's interesting. Kind of a buffing character.
you're awake. I had March and Dan Hung stay by the express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the space station is already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta. This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
Gotta appreciate a marionette-style character. No bias.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention? What you're seeing here is one of my puppets. I'm using her to talk to you. So, this little twerp has the Stellaron now? Huh. I'll have to take a good look. Truly amazing! I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they...
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in his body.
You're right. This little one's body truly is strange. You can leave. I'm discussing science with... what's her face? Himiko? Science exists in objectivity. There's nothing to be secretive about.
Science? Talking science with what's-her-face.
But as far as you're concerned, I think it would be better for you to listen in. After all, I have a lot of plans ahead involving you. Speaking of which, Himiko? Can I bring him in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask him yourself.
It's vivisection time.
This little twerp's pretty financially motivated. Oh, I like it.
All right, give the poor child a break, Herta.
I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
There's a lot of, still a lot of proper nouns that can be replaced with things like MacGuffin, what's it, and thingy.
You understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done. Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
She is fun.
And after that?
Not my problem.
Doodads and thingamabobs as well.
You also have another option. The Astral Express. If you want, you can leave with us. The Express has its fair share of experiences with Stellarons. The thing you're worried about and the answers we're looking for are one and the same. Besides, we can come back any time to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Well, works for me. Keeps this subject fresh, too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect. You should meet the others of the Genius Society. Some of them will trick you into thanking them after they milk you dry. At least I have my honesty going for me.
I mean, it's not terrible. They haven't They haven't done it as an exposition dump yet. It's more that they're mentioning a whole bunch of them, which is fine.
Just remember to come back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's no need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the master control zone. Let's let him have a talk with Asta first and decide for himself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see. Come find me when you've made your decision.
I need you for something good. Come to my office. But you're right next to me. He's not... It's not like Genshin where he's been isekai'd, at least in the narrative so far. They kind of found him in a box. Effectively. Come see me in my office as quick as you can. But you're right next to me. Away message. Nico has left the team. Or another Harmony. What can you do? Hello, Sky. Yep. Cat Two-Face. Let's go with the other one. She too is kind of tiny. You. What we got? What we got? Some energy back faster. Boost everybody's attack. Is her... Yeah. Nice. Nice. Finally be able to stop going through withdrawal, you know? I mean, you'd think this has to have a time limit, but maybe not. Yeah, let's just take that one. No, she's... The perspective is just skewed as all get out. Okay. Now, Nightbot is supposed to wait 30 minutes and at least 5 lines of chat before it'll talk again on that particular line. We'll see how obnoxious that becomes over time. Does she have pictures of herself in her office? I think she does.
This is Madame Herda, or better known as Member 83 of the Genius Society. In her childhood, she solved the solitary waves theory and the spark model hypotheses. In her adolescence, she found the sigma baryons conversion method. In middle age, she proposed the Herda sequence and published a paper on de-aging. In her senior years, she managed to reverse her own age via de-aging and went on to solve the mystery of the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and even captured and sealed a Stellaron. Madame Herda has saved the planet she was on from destruction 19 times, and has met the Eons twice.
And writes her own press statements.
This space station is her property. Hey, there you are. I haven't moved. What you're seeing is one of my remote-controlled puppets. They're all over the station. I just connect to one wherever I am needed. Enough chit-chat. I am working on a big project with a few colleagues. If we succeed, it will answer the ultimate question that's been puzzling us for thousands of amber eras. The truth about eons. Eons. Think about it. What mystical existences. Some eons used to be ordinary humans like you and me, but somehow they managed to obtain power beyond our imagination. They are mysterious, powerful, silent, and terrifying. It's hard to explain all the mysteries surrounding them.
Space gods, got it.
How were they created? Why were they created? What were they created for? Have you ever thought about these questions?
42.
What? Are you even listening to me? We want to solve the mystery behind the eons. Right now, I want you to participate in this project. The 4 geniuses of the society wrote a program together. You see the big machine in the office? That machine contains a universe. Just like the universe we live in, but it's more streamlined and customized. I call it the metaverse.
Boo. All right, Miss Zuckerberg. Don't ride that hype train.
Oh, really? That's what my partner said as well. Fine. I am a team player. Then let's call it the simulated universe. Now go and experience it for yourself. I will guide you in the simulated universe to make sure nothing happens to you. I'll even...
First closed beta. Body is still sitting in the office. This is a simulated universe generated from your memories. It's only the alpha test server where the features are not fully available. Now try to walk around. Bonk.
It's too late to repent.
Preloaded those 2 kids so you don't have to fight alone. Okay. You can go faster. You can activate auto battle.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's make it quick.
The time is now.
A murmur in the amber sky. It's dusk. You look up and find countless copper ore, amber, and opal falling from the sky. This is a wondrous mineral rain. In the steam, the colossal things stretched their spine from the mantle with a sledgehammer gripped in their broad palm. You opened your eyes and realized that this is actually... it's like clip-off. Though the structure of that implies that it's another one of those letters aren't what they look like from an English pronunciation. The Ion of Preservation. Kind of roleplay. There's a huge roar around them. This is a warning for you. Then they disappear. Well, that's cute. Calculations are correct. The Ion of Restoration has really appeared. Herta's voice suddenly sounded, and she let out an ambiguous giggle. The Ion of Trailblaze, Akavili's revival, has attracted an old friend. But they ran off. You saw was the simulated Ion, carefully cultivated by Ruan Mei and Screwlum? The simulate... Ow, ow, ow. God damn it. Ow. Sammy just flexed her paws and, like, bit into one of my fingers. Oof. Let's see. The simulated ions will ignore us just like the real ones, so I set your simulated identity as Akavili, the Ion of Trailblaze, to attract them. It seems that my judgment is correct. Next time you run into the ions, try to get something out of them. Yeah, Sammy and Sherbet won't let me trim their claws. Sherbet orbits at a greater distance, and Sammy gets really suspicious if I reach for anything. I've only managed to trim the very tip of one claw before she bolts for it. And that's best case scenario. Myths of the Ion, anecdotes, love stories, the origins of the universe, anything will do. Herta was annoyed. Just think of something. Is this kind of like Spiral Abyss in Genshin? It's your blessings. Now you can go have some fun. Don't ask why, just thank me. Go pick one. Blessings. Simulated universe blessings can be chosen after defeating enemies, which are effective only in the current exploration. Yeah. The roguey element. Ah, okay. Bop.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Stabbity.
Batter up!
You can't run! You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
How about this?
Well, Clip-Off didn't come. I guessed as much. Pick the blessings that turn shields into damage. Okay.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Speed up the process. Now you're going to fight 3 times in a row. It's not how the simulated universe should operate, but that's how we're going to do it. Be sure to collect preservation blessings. See if we can get Clip-Off to visit more often.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! My turn. Watch this!
Let's make it quick.
Try that again! You can't run!
The time is now.
You have the worst luck running into me.
How about this?
Try that again!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Let's go.
You can't run!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You have the worst luck running into me.
How about this?
Come on. Darn it. Interstellar construct quadrangular pyramid. probably won't come. I temporarily revoked your activity permissions. I need to apologize to you about something. I confess I'm a little too eager for success. I won't interfere with the system again. Just play as you like. Lipoff's appearance was probably just a coincidence, that's it. Anyway, I'm sorry.
We need a strategy.
This will strengthen our position.
Keep at it.
Bonk.
Move carefully.
Rules are made to be broken!
Move carefully.
Try that again. You can't run. My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Wanted to make sure in case it didn't break.
Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
You have the worst
The
luck
truth
running
of
into
life
me.
and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Watch this.
Let's make it quick.
What about this?
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Fight is over and you wait in place, but nothing happens. Go on. There's a long silence, followed by a deep sigh from Herta. I was expecting them to appear. Never mind. I'll switch off the simulated universe then. It'll only take a second. You won't feel a thing. I promise. Let's chat back in reality. That is very much a... Don't worry, you'll just feel a little pinch. They came. You hear Herta's stunned words. No, not them. It's another Ion. It's... Her voice suddenly drifts off. You have a strange feeling about this, as if Herta's words solidified and the whole simulated universe became somehow unreal. Aren't you sparkly? Fooly. Not to be confused with Cooley. Anybody ever see that anime? Fooly Cooly? See a blurry figure made of mirror fragments. Their facial features are repeatedly refracted by the prism to form a mystery. Countless memories spring up before your eyes. You get a real kind of elder god kind of vibe from them, you know? Especially in their introductions. You see Kafka. Her body is stretched, deformed, and rubbed together with the umbrella in her hands, turning into water droplets and falling at your feet. Kafka is a character that was during the initial part of the prologue. Find yourself become a weeping Antlivan baby with an uncut umbilical cord. You remember that there is a golden scar on your body from the very dramatic end of the dragon fight. And golden blood flowing on the dying planet. You find yourself dark-skinned and wearing a robe on the wasteland. You find that you are a swift shadow across the abyss, reaching out to catch the shooting star. Their voice suddenly came. The robe flutters and wraps around your dark skin. You laugh at exploration. The silken threads spin, overlap, and weave into oceanic words. Every word they say is connected to each other like a whisper. Before you could say anything, they suddenly disappear. They have controlled my brain. Sitting on the tree. Scanning. Okay, let's hunt for kitties. Ooh, there's Ember. We did it, Herta yells with excitement. That was Fuli. They thought you were the fallen Akavili, so they actively started a conversation with you. Fuli is valuable for our research because they have the memories of all beings and know almost as much about everything as Noah's does, which is apparently with the little subtext there, the ion of erudition. Come on out. I want to upgrade the simulated universe. You need to stay in there even longer in the future. I said you wouldn't interfere. Feel like a hook pulled at your belly button and your entire body tumbled in a circle. When you open your eyes, you're already back in her office. Your first experience of the simulated universe had ended. Success. I have to tell this news to Steven right away. Don't just stand there. Go in again and walk for a walk and see if you can get a few more words out of them or something. Show some respect. Oh, you're right. I got too excited. Sorry, I do respect you. If you don't mind, could you please go in for another test? I've upgraded the simulated universe. Now it has even more RAM and can support longer sessions. I guess the last round was pretty boring, so I'll get Steven to add. I don't know if it's supposed to be Stefan or Steven. I think it might be Stefan. Anywho, to add some more fun stuff. This part is specifically made for you. I hope you have lots of fun. I don't trust you people's definition of fun. Can I say? I don't trust that either. Every time someone tells me they're going to do something fun, I just imagine a pile of trash. So I'd rather talk with you more about the rewards part. Overall, this is a long-scheduled version update with longer gameplay, more content, better rewards, and a more bizarre difficulty curve. So get ready and prepare to get back into the simulated universe beta test. We'll help you out more. Ah, okay. The two little dolls that she is holding are little chibi versions of the main character options. Aside from completing Trailblaze missions to progress the storyline, other missions can also be encountered in the exploration. After exploring certain main areas in depth, adventure missions can be received from people there. So you become more familiar with the different worlds. Whatever that little puffy thing is, it's cute. Completing certain missions allows you to invite companions that you meet in your journey into the Astral Express. Aside from that, you can also complete daily missions. Yeah, perspective is skewed. Like, she's about as tall as March here, but the distance between them is not that big. Huh. Well, hey, tokens. We do this one. We do this one. Ching something. Cornucopia. Okay. See, start of an ally's turn, draws a random tile from 3 different suits and can hold up to 4 tiles at a time. She starts her turn with 4 of the same. She consumes all tiles and enters the hidden hand state. The state, she cannot use her skill again. At the same time, her attack is increased by 36%, and her basic attack, Flower Pick, is enhanced, becoming Cherry on Top. The hidden hand state ends after using Cherry on Top. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, she does quantum damage. Interesting. Go to you, and we do this. The higher you fly, the harder you fall. Target enemy's current HP percentage is greater or equal to 50. More crit. Okay. Boop. Her abilities. She's another ice, so I probably wouldn't end up using her just yet. Kitties are dodging us, folks. Shui. Okay. It's magic. I added some magic. Alright, we'll stick with the team we've got for the time being. Speed things up. Alright, where are they hiding?
Nice.
Oh, they're fully hiding out, folks. Oh.
Just a scratch.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
I told ya I could fight. You're annoying.
Strange thing happened again. A chill creeps up your spine, mist clouds your eyes, and you see the familiar visions appearing again. This time they're even closer. You can feel their presence and power. Truly the Aeon of Remembrance. Appears again. They float in midair, bowing their head from above. Are they looking at you? But you're not sure which section is their eyes. You tell yourself to stay sober and complete the mission. Speak to them. What a coincidence. We meet again. Chaos turns into time. Your dereliction of duty will pass. The volume is no longer proportional. The steps are reduced. 1 step, 2 step, 2 steps, 3 feet away from everything. Be careful. The Elio train moves forward. The baby falls to the ground. The cancer is growing. This is all very mystical. Like, it's one of those, I'm sure there's great veiled meaning here, but it's also just as was said earlier, also sounds kind of drug-induced. They respond to you after hearing what you say. You feel the chill on your face and the hairs on your skin shudder. Then they draw away and disappear in an instant. You feel relieved. You hear Herta's voice at just the right time. You met Fuli again. Well done. Previous testers never even got a response from Fuli. Sounds like she has settled down from her excitement and her voice has returned to the usual emotionless and mechanical register. What did you upgrade? What do you think an upgrade is? The next version of a video game? Some tiny rewards handed out every 1.5 months? Herta snorts. This is a whole micro-universe. If you could see all the changes at a glance, why would we spend all the time training a universe? I can just build a garden for your express instead. Besides, there's a downloader just a little further ahead. Remember to use it to expand your team. Your brain is gradually adapting to the simulated universe, and the available RAM will gradually become accessible for you so you can play with more people. Alright, snap out of it. Go and choose your blessing. Blessing of Remembrance is manifested in ice, which will enhance freeze effects and buffs. I don't know what dissociation was, but... let's find out. Ah, okay.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
How about this?
The time is now.
Considered frozen and will be unable to act. After it's removed, they take ice damage. Okay. Smashy, smashy. Left are your virtual friends in your brain, and on the right are the friends that have been downloaded into RAM. Be along to form a 4-person team. Physical, ice, and quantum. Okay. Clearly, Sherbet and Mason are playing.
Nice.
Flower and lace kind of thing. Color shift in the little flower icon. Okay. Bonk. It's clearly a short session-based thing.
Let's make it quick.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. I do like how the little ultimate moves are fire whenever.
Oh, poor you. Maybe you can keep it down?
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn. Watch this.
Let's go.
What about this?
Enemy is attacked 5 times, they'll freeze. Okay. Extend the session. The system created a concept of zones. Go through the teleporter to the next zone. Map. It does have that sort of roguelike vibe to it. You know, traverse through the zones, pick up upgrades. Just running all over the place right now. What's he got? Oh. That is the masking tape from a light switch that I had held down so that nobody flipped it. Since it does nothing, and I'd rather not find out that there's something wonky with the wiring on it. Alright, we are going to use this opportunity for a quick break. And I'll be right back. Settle back in, folks. See if we can capture this before he dives for it. Sky in box. I flipped that back upright so that to see if they would play with it, and he is amongst the ones that'll just climb into boxes. Now, for you, in the first tab, you'll find your route progress records. Second tab records the blessings. Click. Is this little feature useful? Okay. Different types of blessing, I guess. Let's switch back to the game screen.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Very straightforward attack.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Let's make it quick.
Oh, poor you. This is gonna hurt. You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
She's so happy before she jumps into the air.
Time to twirl! Try that again!
The time is now.
Time to twirl! My turn.
Bonk.
Time to twirl!
Step aside.
Enemies are falling, and you can't contain your excitement. You are a genius, you're sure of it. Your concentration starts to crumble. You love the shaking of every leaf. You enjoy the destructive power of endless thoughts until you realize that something is wrong with you. This is not you. Uh-oh, they're here. This one's aha. Cavilli, Cavilli. A voice laughed wildly. It has been so long. I miss you greatly. Your hairs stand on end. This is the infectious enthusiasm of a madman. They appear before you without a head and a mask in their arms. Ah, okay. You can see the silhouette of the body in the background. The neck just ends there, and then you've got the swarm of various masks here. This looks like a coin purse emptying of coins, but it has teeth and a tongue. It's got like a lemur's body on a little circus ball with a flower collar and almost like a horned owl's head. They wave their hands at you, still spinning in circles, their arms hanging in midair, their muscles controlling their trembling knuckles, and their posture like that of a sculpture. I'm so sad they suddenly become sorrowful. Why did you die? They whimpered in pain as tears ran down the back of your hand. You felt like you really had died. You have fallen too long, and the universe has lost its order. They began to clap their hands. Then everything started to turn to chaos. This is what I want. I want to hug you. Unfortunately, I'm just an equation in a computer. Oh, that seems kind of cool. They scratched their head. This punk has figured it out again. I have to get Scroolum to edit their data once more. I have to apologize to you, really. I lay in ambush aboard your train for a whole year just to blow it up with your nameless followers. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. They put their hand to their chest guiltily and bowed solemnly. This disgrace is still pretending. They've already figured out you're not Akavili. You're Akavili. You're alive and well. What an interesting opponent. Please play with me more. That's what I want. Grow up and defeat me. They kick the ground with a stomp and fade away. You gasp for air as you escape the torment. The Aeon of Elation. A very elusive one who's probably found themselves living in a game. This fella is very noisy and dangerous. Next time, bite your tongue and talk to them more. Thanks for your hard work. Blessings of Elation. The blessing of the Elation loves to throw surprises, which can be suitable for characters that do follow-up attacks. Hit harder with follow-ups. That could be good, but let's go with that one. Extra attack is good, but
You have the worst luck running into me.
Rules are made to be broken! You upstage your welcome!
Time to twirl!
This is our chance.
What are you looking at?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
let's see.
Time to twirl!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Let's go.
Batter up!
Bailing on frozen enemies, plenty. Bonk.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This is our chance.
Oh, poor you.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to twirl!
What about this?
Time to twirl!
Jeez. The eternal stun lock here.
This is gonna hurt.
Clockwork apple.
We need a strategy.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
Move carefully.
My turn. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours. Time to twirl. You have the worst luck running into me. Maybe you can keep it down.
Rules are made to be broken!
I mean, it'd very likely shatter right away, wouldn't it? Diamond's hard but brittle, comparatively.
The time is now.
What are you looking at? My turn.
Let's make it quick.
What about this?
The truth of life and death, revealed in and in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Time to twirl.
go.
You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours.
Dang. Great job. That's it for today. I've chatted with a few of my collaborators and we've decided to redouble our efforts. Next time you come back, you'll enjoy our official version of Simulated Universe. What tricks are you trying to pull this time? Pretty much a complete overhaul of an upgrade. Skrulum and Ruan Mei didn't think much about it, but Stefan is thrilled to pieces. I bet he thinks we're really developing a game here. The simulated universe will be closed for a while. We want to give the whole thing a big overhaul. And think about what to do with AHA. Next time you'll play the official version. The test version will be abandoned. Hey, Daystopia. Welcome back. What's up with AHA? Elation is a very strange ion. They're both confused and clear-minded, and not as stubborn as the other ions. AHA won't stay confined to a single concept. They may have seen right through the nature of the simulated universe. You can go. I'll message you when I'm ready. Better beg me to come back next time. If I have to, then I will. By the way, there is a simulated universe index over there. You can check it out if you have nothing else to do. But if you're not interested, then forget it. How you doing today, Daystopia? Is it not human nature to collect? Look, information about blessings, curios, and ions in the simulated universe are collected in the index. Index of ions has some top secret info I procured. Index of blessings allows you to check the blessings you've already obtained. It is the same company as Genshin. It is a turn-based one in a sci-fi fantasy setting. You know, kind of science fiction in the sense of Star Wars kind of setting, but very anime. Been doing okay. We started a little late today because of construction, but otherwise it's been good. Our avatar is zoomed in and repositioned a little bit on request today. For the Index of Curios, just continue to explore the later worlds. It might just suddenly unlock for you. Oh, hey. More blessings, get more doodads. Okay. Oldest known ion in the universe alongside Ouroboros the Veracity. The elation? Seriously? I don't feel elated when I think about it. These. 3 enemies using a DOT in the same battle. Freeze 1 enemy for 3 turns in a row. Bullet time. Allies have 10 turns of action unbroken by enemies. That dissociation thing combined with the keeping freeze rolling was kind of OP as all get out. It's light cones, whale pawn enemies. And now we resume stockpiling.
First you go a-searching, then you go a-running, searching, running, jump, jump, jump.
It's the teleport function to fast travel. Supply zone. Click. I mean, there might be characters with ray guns. I haven't encountered one yet. I mean, I've encountered a character that looked like they were holding a ray gun, and then they just whacked people with it, so I suppose it wasn't a ray gun. Let's see. He has a big hammer. I mean, that looks like a bit of a spear or a... like a... That is a guitar. It's a lightning guitar. Noted. I recall she's kind of an astronomer. That looks like a weaponized telescope. Could she do... there are cats on screen. If you look in the upper right of the camera, Sky is in the little box. And, of course, Sammy has entered camera near the little gray boxes. Then, I think Ember passing through now. Attack. Three turns, they increase that ally's attack and they deal lightning damage. Okay. Where's she hiding? Serval. She can just apply shock with her blast. They're running all over the play area now. Try her a bit. Okay, this was the staff member in the prologue area. Got your number without asking. Are you still at the space station? That depends. Haven't left yet. Station is launching a program called Project Revival. If you have time, I'd like to ask for your help. My phone credits for this month are running out. I'm almost out of minutes.
First you go a-searching, then you go a-running, searching, running, jump, jump, jump.
Woof. Asta's pet dog. It's often set to auto walk mode, which no longer freaks the researchers out. Woof. A cute and lively puppy. You can tell by its wagging tail that it likes you. Puppy looks up at you with a certain anticipation. Puppy looks in good spirits. There's a good opportunity to build a closer relationship with it. Pat. Its fluffy pate with your palms, you can feel the sensation of its tail wagging quickly now. Woof. Doesn't want to expose its belly in public. Thought I'd find a dog that puts up a facade. Woof. Place its soft little paws in the palm of your hand. Its warm paw pads are really squishy. Puppy looks to be in good spirits. Woof. Head of security reporting to... Oh, it's you. I didn't recognize you. Just thinking about ways to improve the security department's emergency response training. After all, this was also an important part of Project Revival. If the Legion dares to attack us again, I don't want to make things easier for them. How proactive. That's because I have a lot of faith in Lady Asta. Project Revival is a set of post-disaster operational protocols that Miss Asta and the heads of the 5 departments collaboratively developed, using data gathered from the damage sustained by the space station. It also improves many other confidential initiatives, such as the Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation's damage assessment. Curio Collection what now? Curio Collection Squad, security zoning, and the damage assessment of Inter-Astral Peace Corporation are all part of the project. The implementation of Project Revival is not easy. Lady Asta believes that the number of personnel needed exceeds our previous estimates. That little yawn becomes irritating relatively quickly. Let's check for kitties. They have left the play area. Oh, no. I think Ember is in the box yet. See where she ends up going. There. Hiding out once again. Yeah, they're dodging the cameras a lot today. The more they play, the more they tend to traverse between them swiftly. Ember is currently to the left of the shelf camera. Would you like to help? You protected me in the past when we battled those Legion monsters. You are truly a trustworthy comrade. So I immediately thought of seeking your help. Come, you never have anything good for me. Please just order me around as you please. Not an order at all. If you're willing to help, I'd appreciate it. Nothing too difficult. The department staff are busy with Project Revival. Can you please go to every zone in the space station and see if they need assistance? It's your official commission fee. Not sure how much I should offer you since my living expenses are all already covered by the space station. I have no idea how much money is worth. 648 is a huge sum of money. Don't worry about it. I'm doing this for the doodads that they're offering. Got mail. Someone please help me. It's urgent. What happened? Did you hit the send all button? Abraham, he's terrified at every little thing. The squad has helped him so many times before. He's probably making a big deal out of nothing. Alas, everyone just ignore him. In the reception hall where I was working on Project Revival, I ran across this insurmountable obstacle. I'm sure Alfred would have come to my rescue if he were still around. Yeah, they are playing, so they're zooming all over. Crying won't solve anything. That's right, pull yourself together. Moping like this won't protect people. So sorry if my research has inconvenienced you. I've already taken it on myself to block the rest of your admirers who are still queuing to add you to their friends list. Yum. Alright, we gotta see where they are. This guy's tail just lashing up at the top of the other cat tree. The microphone culls out all noise that really isn't my voice. But boy, they're making some noise running around like that. It is mayhem. Sammy walking out. What's going on? As for all those requests already received, it's up to you to decide what to do with them. Pass for thingies to get.
Let's take it off.
Adorable little space pirate.
Welcome to the station.
These are the areas that we traversed in the prologue. Yeah. I just noticed that her pockets, the little pouches on the side of her coat, are little cat faces with the strap that holds them closed being the cat tongue. See? That's cute. Rest assured that this zone is now completely under the control of the Curio Collection Squad. At the hat? The guy who's morbidly scared of death. Remember me? Remember you, but now I'm not afraid of death anymore. Friends who had once stood by my side day and night have already taken the lead in entering the eternal night, and yet I'm still here, not knowing when my life will end. Life is but a path to death, but not today. I do like that they preserved what you told him. I don't want to die at the hands of those monsters until I avenge Alfred. Miss Hinkle transferred me from the obstacle detection terminal so that I could follow the lead of Wang Mingday, head of the Curio Collection Squad, to toughen myself up on the front line. But as soon as I came here, I encountered a problem about reactivating the space anchor. I didn't do that. Don't put it like that. You're the big hero who saved the space station. It's not something that anyone can do. You're being too modest. Actually, the activation itself isn't the difficult part. You just need to get close to it, and the biological polarity of your body would be enough to activate it. The real challenge is all the monsters along the way. Back when I was working in the obstacle detection terminal, they were nothing but distant shadows. And the invasion happened when I learned that they got Alfred, my heart began to fill up with hatred. I became a member of the Curio Collection Squad and met them face to face. All I felt was fear. That moment, Alfred's fading eyes flashed in my mind. I felt short of breath, with cold sweat all over my body, and my legs trembled. Hearing you talk about how terrified you are of things is exhausting. What a loser, right? I just couldn't find the courage to go through with it and activate the space anchor. And it had been like this for several days. I'll do it. Really admire you. Your perseverance and courage in the face of death have inspired me. Well aware of my limitations, so I'll just wait here for an update. Activate the anchor. Okay. You have the basic front. Then you've got this little pad portion here. Actually, no, it's that the flap is down. Okay. Flap is down on her right ear. The flap is up with little pins on it on the left. And then you've got like almost like false eyes on the front. She has a lot of nice little details. Boop. Loot.
Yay! Let's take it off.
Triple authentication failed. And the space station special permit is unable to open this hatch. Entering this mysterious cabin seems to require extra effort. Should have switched players to get a break right at the start.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time for the main event.
Turn up the volume. You have the worst luck running into me. Come on, villains.
This song's just for you.
Exactly, casemate. It's like, no. That's the exact opposite of what's right.
Keep up. My tempo.
No. The rules are very much made not to be broken. That's the point.
I pronounce this expedition a success.
What is Serval's outside talent? Technique. Enemy deals lightning damage to a random enemy.
That one's a little scary.
Ice and... let's do it.
Freeze.
Here to crash the party?
Turn up the volume. Follow Hook if you want to win. Kickstart Hook the Great has arrived. This way.
That ground-ripping buzzsaw on her claw.
Let's go.
Time to make some mischief. Now you see me. Now you don't.
That seems bad.
Rules are made to be broken! You're out!
Hello.
You have the worst
Ready
luck
to
running
lose
into
yourself?
me.
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Batter up!
Come on, villains! You call it small.
time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
I don't think we're going to be able to bring this one down.
Let's rock!
Hit me. Try that again. Watch this.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do.
About this!
Time to make some mischief. Yeah.
It'll take more than that.
You can't run. Follow Hook if you want to win. Kickstart Hook the Great has arrived. This way, this way.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
I don't want to be alone.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken!
You've still got time to surrender.
This song's just for you. Keep up. My tempo. Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. This show must be
Yep.
fun.
Huh, crush now or crush later?
Very ordinary little robot providing very ordinary life services aboard the space station. Notice a button sticking out of the robot, looking like it might be a power button. You decide to touch it. So the little robot has been on standby here for some time. You push the power button, sending the little robot into sleep mode. You've saved just a teensy bit of power for the space station. It's not much, but it's still enough to make you puff out your chest in pride. I'm helping. And I'm currently covered in cats. Ember was on my lap and Sammy was on my lap. Ah, okay. Hmm. Let's try her, you know? Hey there, Foxy. Thanks for joining us. Hunt on the left, the harmony on the right, the erudition in the heart. Dragon on your chest. What you doing, Sammy? It's the chant of the Aeon to the of Aeon protection that I came up with myself. Please don't alter the wording lest we offend the Aeons. But I only recited this chant 167 times, and you've already activated the space anchor. Actually, when I was reciting the chant, I figured it all out. Since you've helped me complete my task already, I can now continue to stay on the team, and I will eventually hunt down the monster that killed Alfred and avenge him. Yeah, we probably already got it. I'll prove to you that I have the courage to take that step before the long night of death. This is not our last encounter. Farewell. It probably will be. Some more stuff to be had, then. The storage zone. Okay. Port here. Yeah, I know. He's one of those people that it feels like you shouldn't leave him alone for any period of time. This battle of intellects is a source of pride. Physical exertion brings shame. It's complete nonsense. So physical labor doesn't count as work now? Today I'm going to show them all what real work is about. Hear, hear. All staff present, attention please. Herta Space Station is undergoing a difficult period of revival. In the battle with the Legion, some of our colleagues were slaughtered by monsters. Normally you'd say something like, we lost some of our colleagues, or, you know, not all of us made it out, but as opposed to, slaughtered by monsters. It's usually not a morale-building statement. It's that sort of, you say like, you lost them to a sickness, as opposed to, you know, their insides were eviscerated by an unstoppable malady before our eyes. Oh, and I didn't read the last line. And their cold bodies were thrown into the silent space. Like, way to bring down the mood. I'm sensing a trend with these researchers. I mean, gotta institute some sort of happiness policy or something. Like, give out some pills, maybe? Mandatory psychotherapy for all staff? There's going to be an incident at this rate. The cyber attack has erased years of research efforts. The damaged curios are slowly disintegrating in a weightless environment. Everything within sight has been turned into a wasteland, and monsters are still roaming around in our cabins. But don't lose hope. No matter how many dazzling achievements you have made on your own, we can no longer afford to live like hermits. We need to mobilize every member of our staff, put down our inherent prejudices, and work together to recover the lost curios and repair the damaged cabins. Okay, I see that you're trying to wrest back the momentum of your speech, but I feel like you dug way too deep a hole before that. So inspiring. You don't mind, I don't want to hear any more complaints about physical labor, nor do I want to see anyone putting off work. If you're interested in curio recovery, please report to the Curio Collection Squad under Mr. Wenming D in the base zone as soon as possible. Those of you who are interested in repair work, come to me now to learn the process. Sure, I can help. Are you the young man who helped out in the master control zone? I have a special task for you. 45 meters out the door from where we are now, there is a major road defect. Kitties are still zooming around back there. Could see it for a moment, but Mason is chasing Ember around, and there was just a bit of a hiss before the last movement. Now he's chasing Sammy. Mason's in full-on play mode right now. Zipping all over. Small ordnance depot on the other side of the defect is swarming with monsters. I'm afraid ordinary staff won't be able to deal with this. I like that they're giving you the opportunity to be snarky, but the characters always need to react to how you're behaving. Like, both of those statements that you made could be answered by this same statement right here. So it doesn't change anything about the dialogue other than how you are perceiving what the character says. Nobody in the game cares. Now, we did see an indication that maybe they do, because that guy recited back what we said to him. I don't know if that actually changes the rest of his behavior, though. Sure to repair the road and kill the monsters. I have many other matters to attend to. Come back and tell me when you're done. Unearthly Marvel. Formidable Foe Challenge. But this. Unearthly Marvel is made from special optical materials. When put in direct contact with life forms, the touched blocks will be illuminated. Line up all the blocks to turn them into a physical path. You can use certain blocks to teleport. When you tread on one such block, you will be teleported to another one of the same color. Careful how you use them. Okay, this is akin to in Genshin, in the Sumeru zone, there are like flower gardens where you have to walk along the path and touch all of them on the way through. And then you get a reward at the end, just so. Boop.
Let's take it off.
You didn't see nothing. Oh, no, it wasn't weak to that.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present. You can't run. Play hard, win big, keep quiet. Don't need this style. Time to make some mischief. Yeah. Try that again.
Let's make it quick.
You can't run. Better late than never. Form a line, villains. Who you call it small? Gotta try hard sometimes.
When she calls out who you call him small, it reminds me of Edward from Full Metal Alchemist, how regardless of what gets said to him, if it's not like casual or complimentary, eventually he will start getting into the who are you calling small, and it will be this exaggerated, like, who are you calling, like, a bug that's too small to see or something like that, and the person will always be, I never said that.
Check out this awesome move. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
Bonk. That little cackle.
Try that again. You couldn't have done it without me.
Okay. Switch. So she is where is she at? She is good at applying shock. Like, she can force it to happen. And the more enemies that are shocked, the more damage she does. And this adds lightning damage to an ally, but anything else? Retaliation field. And that is a... She is an energy booster to a single person. Let's actually use her. Because she can funnel energy to someone else. So, if they're vulnerable to like fire, ice, or physical, she can shunt all of her energy to them. If they're vulnerable to lightning, she can use her buff on them so that they do lightning damage in addition for their turn. Okay. Let's see if we can make that work. Alright, what level is that optional boss? Oof, no!
A little scary.
Take your business and stop blocking my view. Are as much a challenge opportunity and an incentive to return to prior areas. Stellaron burst can lead to fragmentum corrosion. These are connected to the Stellaron within you. Okay. Give me the doodads. There's a 0.5 millisecond time delay between the sound reaching both ears, which indicates that the source is in the 3 or 9 o'clock position. The sound is much louder in the left ear, which confirms the 9 o'clock position. That means the monsters in the 3 o'clock position have been eliminated. Good job. Why don't you just look? You have a point. I should also reflect on whether I, like so many others, have fallen into the trap of over-reliance on the erudition and disregarding the much simpler and perhaps more effective methods. In short, thank you for your contribution to Herta Space Station. This is the reward I managed to secure for you from lead researcher Asta. Please take it. No, gimme. Back when I was an unknown researcher, I was told by the first group of people who worked on the construction of Herta Space Station, this universe is never friendly, rather it is vast and dark. In this vast universe, there are countless pairs of eyes staring at the space station with various intentions. Some covetous of its curios, while others envy its neutrality and freedom. Others despise it or see it as a chess piece that can be destroyed or trampled on at will. Perhaps we researchers are the only ones who understand the joy, sadness, epiphany, and companionship that it has brought us. Which is why it's up to us to give everything we have to protect it. Yeah, she has a very, what would it be? A high amplitude style of mood in her speech. So it will be the, everything is existentially terrible part of the speech. And then the relatively positive, rational part. There it is. Right beside me.
First you go a-searching, then you go a-running, searching, running, jump, jump, jump.
World contains a world shop. You can explore a world to obtain its unique currency and use this currency in the corresponding world shop to purchase recipes, relics, and materials. Once you've spent enough of the unique currency, you will also receive corresponding rewards. Double check everything. Research topic, no progress. Research progress report meeting canceled last minute. Performance review criteria under evaluation. No progress on research. The research progress report meeting was canceled, and the performance review criteria is still being evaluated. Full on kitty zoomies tonight. Just bonkers. Just... But everything's in place now. This is the best time for scientific research. I don't think I've seen you before. Nevertheless, it seems to be our fate to meet each other like this, especially during the leisure time away from work. Don't you have work? What should be counted as work? Is it sitting behind a desk all day, devoting your life to some random pieces of ill-defined data? Or racking your brain trying to come up with a way to deliver convincing arguments for the sake of a performance review? Outward appearance doesn't say anything about your work attitude. If your mind is not in work mode, how is it any different from slacking off at work? Similarly, thinking about work during your break is what should be considered as true devotion to your work. You got it? Yeah, I heard you need help. The Majestic Legion, the Chaos in Herda, the Curio Cabinet, we can never seem to get a break from it all. Time to bid farewell to research and retire to a quiet, leisurely life. Excuse me. Who are you? Didn't you see I was singing? Where are your manners? It's not often you get the chance to waste time like this. Enjoy it while you can. Not for all the turmoil going on, I would still be locked up in the cabin doing their so-called research. I've already made it this far, and with a full head of hair at that. Very poofy, helmet-like head of hair. No need to worry about other people living better than you. The worst that can happen is we all perish together. Look at it this way. Even if there's a neutrino burst that heralds the destruction, it's still worth it to see such a beautiful sight. Man, all these people are just a bright ray of sunshine, aren't they? Even if we all violently die in a sudden burst of energy, at least we got to see a sudden burst of energy that's capable of killing everybody on board. That would be neat. So happy now to be able to freely waste my own life. Just so happy. Well, I'll be going. Wait a second, you already shared some of my joy. Shouldn't you return the favor? Happen to have a job on my hands that you could help out with. We in the Department of Implement Arts have received orders to take stock of the various losses of the space station. That includes evaluating areas like the railway platform. All assets damaged by the Legion in the area, whether immobile or immobile, must be photographed and reported to the IPC. Oh, we're going to get the camera tutorial, aren't we? My hands are full already, so why don't you lend me one? Don't worry, there'll be something in it for you too. I'll be waiting for you here, humming some tunes. You got in this shop thing. Purchases accumulate here and you get rewards. Hertarium. Okay. The currency on Herta's space station is Hertarium. Many doodads. characters level. Recipe for a topical acceleration band. We'll hold on until we can buy that. Here's our train. That to enter photographic recognition mode. If there are any identifiable objects nearby, the button will begin to flash. It can be moved and rotated. Target with a ring mark is detected. Hold still until the recognition is complete. With a green mark is detected, it will need to be manually photographed. Was easy.
First you go a-searching, then you go a-running, searching, running, jump, jump, jump.
Already? You're fast. Here, I have plenty of blank space in this ledger. Let's see what you managed to capture. The Astral Express. Well, strictly speaking, the Express isn't part of the space station. One of the Express folks, right? I'll do you a favor and add its damages to the book. A broken robot. Streamlined body. Silver white metallic luster. Is this the robot that Asta ordered? I have to admit, she has great taste. Was enough? More or less. I'll put it all in the ledger. Reject Silence, a tiny orchestra set that automatically plays some not-too-bad exotic music when the ambient noise level is at 0 decibels. If the surrounding is louder than 0, the set will remain silent. 80%. Level of damage is 80%. Is that 80% remaining, or it's only 80% damaged? Function damage details functions the exact opposite way as it claims to be. Noisier the surroundings, the louder it becomes. Dark matches. Actually, you get kind of an SCP vibe to some of this. These weird things that they've found in our cataloging and the strange otherworldly entities that they're trying to contact. Nothing special about these matches designed to be used in dim environments. If you stare at them for long enough, you might even find them pitiable. When placed in bright areas, transparent and odorless aerosols in dark green can be spotted floating near their heads, which are safe to be touched by hand. Igniting the matches will drive away light and usher in darkness. Level of damage. Okay, it's how damaged they are. Unexpectedly, monsters from the Legion found them particularly interesting and stole them all. The Interdimensional Bed. Situated in the Herta Department of Implement Arts, this bed lies in the middle of scented lime green vines. Those sleeping in its fragrance will, in their dreams, cross the boundary between dimensions and travel among the stars. A number of vines were burnt down. Please replace them by collecting new ones and deliver through interastral shipment. Let's see. Platform used to host guests of the space station and park spacecraft. truss structure deformation, needs concrete. Spacecraft parked at the space station platform. Should the craft be damaged, hurt a space station bears minimum liability. Multiple scratches on the coaches, damaged paintwork, high energy cost against mileage. Odor from monsters, delayed schedule, opportunity cost, extraordinary wear and tear, psychological damage. You poor train, what hurt you? Shiki Megascope. Megascope used to observe the Aquila constellation. With the piece broken, you'll have to make do with the naked eye. You done yet? Don't nose around. There are only a few lines that concern you. And if there's nothing wrong, I'll take the photos. Something odd about that list. Odd. IPC will reimburse us for everything. No need to be coy about it with them. I'll sort out the ledger for submissions later. You should go get some rest. The supply zone. What are you? A memory bubble. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surface. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. You are sure you saw a red sun descending into the snowy mountain, and a girl in a robe falling under the tip of a sword. You have even heard someone softly laughing. Everything is real, and it's not your imagination. Touch it. Extend your arm, and your fingertip stops extremely close to the bubble. Nothing happens. Perhaps you should ask for more info from somebody who knows what it is.
So, have you thought things through? Then come with me.
Let me on the train.
The way to celebrate the journey.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom-Pom's talking to you. Himiko told Pom-Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom-Pom will only say this once. Pom-Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express, and everyone on here has their secrets. Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that. I'm Pom-Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
I'm sure you've been led to believe you're special. On here, you are not. Follow the rules. Complete operation briefing according to the instruction to obtain rewards. Click. Shiny. Oh, we unlocked Himiko permanently, I guess. Okie dokie then. The Omni Synthesizer. Can't touch that yet.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
Okay. Unlock soundtracks. Neat.
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help?
He sounds a little exasperated.
Oh? Why are you interested in her room? Ah, Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there. Dan Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives. He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out. March 7th's room is right next to the archives. You can visit him on the way. You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit. Pom Pom still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself. No matter where you go on this train, Pom Pom will always have my eyes on you.
You cannot escape my gaze. I am watching you. Follow my rules, newbie. Hello, Sky. Hello. You stopped giving me pets.
And there seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Hello. You know, squirmy, Sky. Squirmy. Who's there?
I learned
even
to
knocked.
sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so frequently.
You said people in a strange fashion, sir. It's this interesting combination of high-tech and low-tech. Like, they've got reel-to-reel looking things going on here. Book collection appears, I suppose.
Can I help you? Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
All right, collections. Story and voice lines. Okay.
The door
No
is
response.
unlocked. Should I go in? Better to wait till the room's owner comes back.
Ah.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall. I repeat, the Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
He sounds so kind of bored of this. Okay, I appreciate that it didn't seem like a false choice. Like, I can actively choose not to look in her room. And it lets me continue after choosing that without it seeming like you still look in the room anyway or whatnot, you know? But it's possible the I could take a peek is...
At least everyone's here now.
You know, the I could take a peek is, might have turned into a, oh, I better not on second thought, you know?
He won't be here, so just leave him be. Oh yeah, take these. A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth.
Ah, I think the adventure rank thing. Makes you wonder, doesn't it, spectator? Like, how long has he been the conductor? Well, that was cute. Action pose.
Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the Express like a headless chicken. Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Like how Pom-Pom has like a, almost like an armband on one of their ears. Okay, this seems to have a relatively common mechanic with a lot of X-person team gotchas, is that you can essentially recruit a character. I suppose that's how this will work. I don't know. Ready to move on? Yes.
The universe. The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space.
Well, there's a bit of backstory.
Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me. I don't remember a thing.
Do you recall how you became frozen?
Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck.
It's as good a reason as any.
Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past.
Neat.
What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh?
Stare blankly.
Cheer up. It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
It's one of those entities that you could almost believe that they've always been the conductor, you know? Akin to those weird curios that they've been finding. You know, maybe the train is something that pre-existed. And that when they boarded the train, there was Pom Pom.
Thanks, Pom Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump.
She's actually bracing herself to try.
I won't fall over. 5, 4, 3, 2,
We're gonna pan around and she's gonna be flat on the floor, right?
After all
Aw.
those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
They haven't explained where the what's up with the Astral Express. I find it odd to think that they would have a that they would have intentionally set out to have a train-shaped spacecraft.
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Anomaly?
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The star rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss.
Seems bad.
The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
Trailing behind the Astral Express is a glowing version of one of those manual pump train cars, you know?
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a stellaron, as always. Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an
That's another proper noun.
connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Like a chivalrous band of cosmic knights.
Right! You finally get what we're all about. Pretty cool, huh?
I'd like to
Hero
entrust this
complex,
trailblazing expedition
go!
to March, Dan Hung, and you. The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again!
But I'm tired.
Someone has to stay on the train or Pom Pom will get lonely.
Okay, there's a BS reason.
Not to mention, Nanook threw us a glance just now. If we're targeted by the Antimatter Legion, then things could go south fast.
So it's still not our turn.
He can only be responded to. He can only respond, so he's waiting for a prompt, you know?
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. it'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for your Relo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
Grand cool adventure. Okay, well, that's a convenient spot to reach. Let us pause there then. And zoom in. We started a bit late today, but conveniently, we have a good opportunity to actually stop on time, so we're going to take it. Yep, that's right, spectator. We're going to wrap up the stream here. Because I have a feeling that if we don't, we're going to run super late again, and we're going to avoid that. Let's see, we do have the schedule posted on the Discord, on Twitter, what have you. So take a look if you'd like to see what we're going to be playing in the near future. For reference, tomorrow is going to be some Genshin Impact. We'll see how that goes. What's tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow. Then, let's see, we've moved Ace Attorney and Danganronpa to Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to try out Your Turn to Die. Exactly. My sleep is already getting wrecked by my by my own situation and by the construction. I don't need to give it any more opportunities. But yeah, again, thanks everybody for joining, and I hope to see you again later.